Now, did you see that? Were you watching? Why didn't the mic work? Something's going on with us. Yeah. You should be cleaning with these things. I tell you, otherwise you're going to miss a cleaning that maybe 3 or 4 generations now, that memory comes is going to hit somebody in your family. So you should be alert, always being alert. Yeah. Yeah.
Did I understand you correctly when you compared yourself to the goalie in hockey, that you put up your own shields, or when you do this work? And can you just talk more about that, please?
Yeah, like this hat I got on is a shield. I only wear it because it provides a shield, meaning that stuff's going to come up in the room for which I'm going to be responsible, and as the data comes up, the shield will go, and it'll be done.
It's not a question, it's more of a comment, and I would just like to contribute in this small way, and if it can help anybody understand. I know that a lot of...
Hello. You have to make sure now you're only talking about yourself.
I am. I understand that. I'm taking responsibility.
I'm watching you.
I understand that.
We're not here to preach or anything like that.
No. I understand that. It's for me.
Okay.
Okay, it's for me. The way that I have begun to understand the concept of nothing exists outside of yourself, it's sort of like if you have a diamond. You know, a diamond has many different facets of it. So I liken myself to the diamond, and every single one of you and everything else is like a facet of that diamond, yet it is the one diamond. So that is how I, in my mind, am able to make the connection. If that helps in any way, if it helps one person, you know, at least, because it's like that. You know, the diamond is one thing, but it has all these different facets. So that was all.
Thank you.
I'm a little confused. Also, I come from a part of the country where we've taken bullshit to an art form, so I'll give you a lot to work with.
And can you tell me one more time what part of the country that is?
Where Joe comes from, Wimberley.
Got it.
Is that it?
Okay.
Now, I'm a little confused on the, yesterday I thought I heard something like, don't expect a miracle because of certain things. And then I heard this young lady talk about cleaning on something, and then I hear, well, if you clean, don't think about anything. So I'm kind of confused on the etiquette, I guess, of cleaning. If something that I'm concerned about or comes up in my life or you watch on news and you clean on that thing, what does that mean?
You're cleaning about it, not on it, because what you may experience at 15 bits of information, millions are going below it which you're not understanding. So you may be cleaning on, you think on your experience over here, but below divinity is just going at it. Stuff you're not even aware of. Again,
Okay.
Let me give you an example. Again, I'm coming back to the person in Fort Collins who said to me, I cleaned and I got a flat tire. Now, she has an expectation. Now, that means we're going to treat God like a concierge. We're going to say to God, this is what I want, and I want it now. Divinity's gone. Okay. Talking to me? Yeah. So the idea is you're going to just do the cleaning. You don't know what needs to be cleaned, and divinity, who knows everything, will do whatever is right and perfect for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I tell you, when you have intentions, you're really saying to God, this is what I want, and I want it now. And you should see the finger of the universe. Yeah. So I think my friend Court really got it down pat. And that you're putting, the ultimate goal is 0 first. So if you want to look for a theme, it's 0 first. Because it's 0 is the temple of the divine. When Jesus said, I am going to go and prepare a place for you. He's talking about the purity of heart. So here's the holy temple of your being, and in this holy temple you will find divinity will show up. And that's what you're going for. Or you can stay and not clean, stay stuck in chaos. So now you have a choice. But this is you experience the divinity or you experience the data. And it requires a lot of deleting.
Thank you. I've been pondering a lot about this and learning so much this go round. There are a lot of people here in the room that work in various healing professions, and I'm aware that a lot of us have a great deal to clean, and people come to us in that way. How can we be responsible and clear that we're not adding to more of the chaos? Because we are in our profession, we might treat something, supposedly, that we have been schooled to understand in a certain kind of way. How do we continuously clean and stay clear on the zero while we're also engaging in our profession that people come to us for some kind of assistance in?
You know what I'm hearing the universe says? You're only interested in what? Would any of you, how many of you would be willing, don't sit.
Oh, okay.
How many of you would be willing to do your work without pay? Come on, give us a break. How would you make a living? You'd have to depend on somebody else to do it for you. I can't imagine that. So she's really talking about, well, I mean, how do I make my money? She may not think so, but that's what she's saying. Isn't that so? Yeah. Well, it's very easy to make a lot of money. You can talk to Joe. He's done it. And the way to make a lot of money is start from zero. You can call yourself dooga booga boo boo therapy or doesn't matter what you call it, but you have to be 100% responsible. So if you have a therapy called whoop whoop like that, then you make sure that before that person shows up, you have done your cleaning. Not only with that person, the person's family, relatives, and ancestors. The person has an address. You got to clean with the address. That person always, anybody with problems will always show up on a piece of land that's going to cause a problem. So you're having to be thorough. So family, relatives, and ancestors. So I'm not interested in the problem. I'm interested in where they live, what their family, relatives, and ancestors. You think I know the problem? I don't know the problem. But if I clean, the problem will disappear. Inspiration will show up. So she needs to be deadly honest in that you're concerned about how do you make money doing your job. And the answer is very simple. It doesn't matter what you call it, but if you're here, right here, because you're willing to erase that, you won't ever have to worry about wealth. You will have peace beyond all understanding. Peace beyond all. And that's the greatest wealth in the world. And everything else. Jesus said, seek ye first the kingdom, and all else will be added, called inspiration. So how do you make lots of money? Be 100% responsible. For what? For the crap that's in you that attracts these people. So here's you, here's the divinity, creates everything like that. Now here's you, and here's the so-called client. But a client only comes because you bug them, like that. So now you're stuck. And so the answer is very simple. Be 100% responsible. Do your cleaning. Let the divinity erase that, erase that, erase that. Everybody gets inspired, including Mother Earth, and then they send thousands of people to come and see you. You'll have more clients than you know what to do with. Then you'd have to what? Franchise. The franchise is called ooga. That's right. Yeah. So be 100% responsible. That's the answer for you.
And I feel pain inside every time I think about putting a diagnosis.
Well, then you should give it up. You should clean it up. The pain, what do you think the pain is on the other side?
Oh,
Yeah. So,
Gargantuan.
Yeah. So you have therapists who commit suicide. Listen, therapists who end up on drugs. I mean, so give it up. Be at zero. Everybody else will be fine. Yes?
So can you please expand a little bit about finding out about their address, family, ancestors, and so on? If you were doing a therapy session, how would you prepare for
First
it?
of all, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, you wouldn't?
Just in case I did.
Okay.
So, here's you, here's the client. The client has an address, and it has the 3 cells, which means